The HU60-1255 can evaporate a lot of water. Most water contains minerals that are left behind in this evaporation process. Keeping buildup from scale and lint under control is key to giving a Humidaire unit a long and productive life. There are some basic cleaning and maintenance tasks that need to be performed on a regular basis, at least once per week. Drain the water tank by opening the 2-inch valve located behind the spray chamber. At the same time, turn off the valve feeding the water float valve. After the tank is drained, inspect and clean the water tank screen. This screen filters the water that enters the pump inlet, helping to minimize clogged water nozzles. Connect a garden hose to the convenience faucet located at the float valve fresh water inlet. Use this hose to spray down the sidewalls and tank bottoms so that all sand, lint, and other contaminants are washed down the drain. A small squeegee or rag is helpful in clearing away the last traces of dirt. Close the drain valve and open the float valve supply to refill the tank. Verify that the water level stays below the overflow outlet. Inspect the mist eliminator by pulling it out and looking at both sides. If minor buildup has occurred, scrape out the lint or scale with a screwdriver or similar tool. If there is a lot of buildup, replace the mist eliminator. Using the jog button for the water pump, make sure that the spray is coming from all 24 spray nozzles. A flashlight is useful to carefully observe the spray while a second person presses the jog pump button. If a nozzle needs cleaning, unscrew it from the pipe and use a small screwdriver to remove the contaminant. There are stainless steel caps on the end of each water spray pipe. These can be removed and a pail can be used to catch contaminants inside the pipe while jogging the water pump. A powdered acid descaler is available from Samuel Jackson to help remove scale from the spray chamber. This is packaged in a 50-pound pail. We recommend using about 10 pounds of this placed directly into the spray chamber with fresh water. Turn off the automatic purging system and run the unit normally for 12 to 24 hours depending on the level of buildup that needs dissolving. When results are satisfactory, thoroughly drain and rinse the tank and spray chamber with fresh water. Turn the purging system back on. Never attempt to open the spray chamber door while the burner is in operation. Opening this door will cause a change in airflow through the unit, redirect the flame to sensitive components, and cause severe damage to the Humidaire unit. If a change is made in the position of the gate valve regulating moist air flow to the applicator, it is often necessary to make minor adjustments to the unit to maintain a good flame and the ability to turn down to a low temperature for warm-up. This is a two-step process. First, note the presence of the small airflow indicator attached to the igniter. There are 4 stainless steel shutters surrounding the entrance to the burner head. These can be adjusted by loosening the thumb screws retaining each one in position. Adjust all 4 shutters evenly so that the vane on the indicator resets in the range indicated by OK. You are not adjusting air volume here, only air velocity across the burner head for optimum combustion. Second, note the 3/8-inch ball valve behind the main gas valve in the lower cabinet. This is the low fire adjustment. This valve should be open only enough to allow the burner to light reliably each time it is started, and no more. Use a pair of pliers or a small wrench to adjust it. If it is open too much, the warm-up air will be too hot coming from the unit. This wastes fuel and damages equipment. The spark plug and flame electrode will need occasional cleaning and inspection, especially if running on propane. Ensure that power is turned off before disconnecting these wires. Use a screwdriver or pocket knife to gently scrape accumulations off the flame rod. A wire brush will work well to clean carbon from the end of the spark plug. We strongly recommend applying high-temperature never-seize compound to the threads before replacing. It may occasionally be necessary to adjust the conductivity control setting, especially if the water source for the gen changes in quality. This should be done while the water pump is running. This adjustment is made on the conductivity control using the high set button and turning the small screw to change the setting at the same time. Consult the service manual for specific guidance in how to make this setting. It is sometimes helpful to view error and alarm codes that have occurred on the unit. This can help the factory offer more helpful assistance. Past errors and alarms recorded by this unit may be viewed by turning the selector switch inside the main cabinet to the plus position. Hold it for 3 seconds until the LCD display changes to show the last error code that occurred along with the date and time. Release the switch to the center position. You may progress forward and backward through 500 events by turning the plus-minus selector switch left and right. Pushing the select button momentarily will jump in increments of 50 events. Turn the switch to the left for 3 seconds to leave the error log. A comprehensive test and diagnostic program can be activated to assist with technical adjustments and troubleshooting. To enter this program, the unit must be turned off, but power must be on. While pushing the select button with the left hand, turn the plus-minus switch to the left. The status light will flash to signal the passing of 5 seconds. While continuing to hold the select button, release the plus-minus switch and turn it to the right momentarily. The status light will now flash to indicate that the unit is in testing mode, and the LCD display will offer details relating to the step. Press Select to advance to the next step. Consult the service manual for technical details relating to each step. You may leave the test program by pressing the Select button and briefly turning the plus-minus switch to the left. Alternatively, you may simply cycle the power. Complete wiring diagrams, test program details, connection diagrams, and drawings may be found in the service manual for the HU60-1255 Humidaire unit. Following the simple maintenance procedures just explained will add years to the life of your Humidaire unit.